What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Grind Force Gaming. Nova here, and today we're going to be taking a look at some really high elo gameplay with, you guessed it, Psylocke here. And the person that we're going to be spectating is SparkR. This is some of the best, maybe even the best Psylocke gameplay that I have seen so far, and watching the pros play, watching people on Twitch, and watching people on YouTube as well. And this is just some extremely impressive play for quite a few reasons. So we're just going to jump right into it. SparkR is currently third on the global leaderboard, and I mean, that's extremely impressive, but he was actually first yesterday when I was looking through some of the gameplay, so I'm actually surprised to see that he dropped down a couple spots here, but that's just based on wins. So he'll climb back up, I would imagine. We're going to hop into the history here, and the game that we're going to watch is actually this tournament game here. It's so good, honestly. It is such a good watch, and I'm excited to go over this with you guys. He goes 34-5, all right? It's amazing, especially at this high level of gameplay. Having a performance like that, it really speaks to how good he is with Psylocke. So this is obviously a very stacked lobby. There's a lot of really good talent in here. This is going to be a very difficult game for both teams to play here, and I think that's what makes this gameplay so good. Psylocke is very good at maneuvering around enemy teams, helping out with positioning, changing vantage points, okay, because she has the ability to dash around. You can very easily shift, your elevation of play, whether you're taking high ground or low ground, and you can sneak up on the enemy team very quickly. I really like how he uses his dash to get into combat and then out of it as well, or he will use the invis to get in and then dash to get out. I more often see him using that movement as a method of escape and spatial management, rather than actually using it to attack, which I think is very important to recognize. So I'm going to try not to talk too much so we can enjoy some of this gameplay, but I'll just comment on things as I notice it. Okay, so here's making the play for Loki, which is really key. That's such a strong play to get that support on board. He waited as well for the healing to go away before he went in, so he could make sure that he could nuke him right away. Otherwise, Loki can hop around and it can make it difficult to actually take him down. The constant pressure from him is just amazing. It's got to be so annoying to have him on the other team, because someone on your team is pretty much always getting shot by him. He makes the play for the Loki again, but just gets the climb. He has his ult here too, so I'm guessing he's waiting. He's obviously just waiting for the right moment to do it. Having that Loki tech go down there with the healing, honestly, I think I might have gone for it there. His team wasn't with him, which is likely why he didn't do it. But Psylocke has a cool ult in the way that it can be used offensively, but it can also be used defensively. You can use it to escape. Okay, so here we go. He's coming around behind. Definitely feels like he's really focusing the Loki. Okay, so there's Luna's ult. That could certainly be the reason for him holding on to it at this point in time, is just to make sure that he's not going to use it and have Luna pop her ult and just completely negate his ability to get Luna. It's Loki again. Couldn't quite get out of that one in time. So now that they've lost possession of it, they're really going to have to fight to get that back. But it's really interesting to me watching this high-level gameplay, because they don't really fight in the lower areas. Most of the fighting, honestly, almost all of the fighting is happening up here. And I think when you play in the lower elo, the fights happen more like in the middle. But here it's more of just kind of like management of the high ground, which is obviously the smarter play. Okay, so here's the ult. Okay, so because Luna used her ult, he just... Actually, that wasn't even Luna, was it? That was Loki. She used it to escape so she could back out of there.
Their team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
And by she, I mean Psylocke, not SparkR.
What a difference.
He's got great accuracy. Constantly just picking away at the tank. He doesn't hesitate to jump in either. He's very comfortable with this goes. That's a clutch shield by Magneto right there. Definitely gave him a little bit more added survivability and able to get the Venom because of that. The Loki heal goes up to combat against Star-Lords. But that's tough. They got the hell off there too. Okay, so now we're actually seeing our first fight happen down in the lower areas of the map. But they're struggling to take point back here. I mean, this is kind of the last effort that they can make. They either have to take it or the other team's going to win this round. It's good work getting Star-Lord down there. Magneto's all they've got in there. Oh, they've got Venom now too. He's really making the push back. The attempt to hopefully get Loki, I would imagine, was the plan there, but unfortunately it didn't work out. So they're going to end up actually losing this round. Just due to better objective management, I would say. The fight seemed pretty even. It felt pretty even to me just watching that. But, you know, it is an objective game, so just getting the elims, you know, isn't going to cut it. You got to hold that objective.
All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
I'd rather make music than do anything else. Except be a superhero.
So I don't know how you guys feel about this map, but for me, this is one of the more difficult ones to manage, like just spatially. You've got, you know, the layers here. It's just such a tight space.
Farewell.
And there's so much access to shoot down into the objective area from all over the map that it just becomes a little difficult to manage. So it'll be really cool to watch how they actually play this and where they position. He's definitely utilizing both the lower ground and the high ground. Okay, so now that they got Luna's ult going, seems kind of sneak around, like it goes unnoticed a lot. There's two Luna ults there.
I still want you. Bring on the chaos.
This is just a huge fight.
Your powers are
A
mine.
huge push for first capture. Is Loki coming in using it now too? So that's 4 Luna ults in total in one fight. Minute. And now he uses the ult to come out. Oh, this is huge. There's Star-Lord down. He's going to get hella too. Magneto's ult. This is a huge fight for first capture. Oh my gosh, this is just nuts. Did you guys notice that? Hold on, I'm actually going to back up here because they're going to take it, I think, right? Yeah, that's it. Oh, let's back up here real quick. We're gonna go back before. So right about here. This is when the first 2 Luna ults happen. This is really when the first really strong push for this objective is. Venom's ult happens there. Hela uses her ult. You've got the invincibility and the healing here coming in from Loki. And then when she drops back down here, Loki steals Luna. You got 2 Luna ults coming in here now, again. She's just right in it, you know, just peppering everybody, using the ult right when the Luna ults are done. She gets 1 DPS, she gets the second DPS. I mean, that's huge. That's extremely well played. That is just such a strong tactical play there. Waiting out not just the first 2 Luna ults, but recognizing that there's going to be one from Loki as well. And waiting for that to get the maximum value out of her ultimate is just, that's just next level gameplay right there. The foresight to wait is just, it's super impressive.
Out of sight.
Oh, look at Venom. Venom's on her. Just utilized the Loki tech there to survive the ult from Star-Lord. Nobody really panicked there. They all just kind of hung out. Oh, we've got a double Luna ult here happening again. Oh, look at this. This poor Hela. I feel like she's just getting wrecked by SparkR Psylocke. Okay, got their Loki down. Here's another ult. Star-Lord. Almost gets the Magneto there. This is just a really good pushback, making sure that they're staying off of the objective, because now they have to make the full approach back. It's just added time for them by making this unified push forward. You'll notice as well that he doesn't chase. SparkR doesn't really chase people that much. He'll push them back, but he's not doing it unless he has team presence with him, and he's never overextending. His positioning is always in like a pretty tight area around his team without ever really making himself too vulnerable. Oh my gosh. That Hela has got to be so
Your
annoying.
powers are mine!
I am ready to
I think that's 3 for sure. That's 3 elims on her relatively recently, maybe even 4. We got one during the big push when they first took the objective. One right after that going invis on her, and then that one too popping into the door frame. So definitely 3 right there. It's a lot of downtime for one of their DPS players. So here he's waiting for his team. Interesting play, just showing some presence, not pushing in, just getting some shots on, just letting them know that they can't push too far in. I think they're all afraid of him. Honestly, I would definitely be afraid of spotting Psylocke on the enemy team if I knew it was SparkR. He's always putting damage on the tanks too. I really want to see his ending damage numbers here, because he's pretty much always shooting someone. He doesn't just hold out for DPS or support. He always is putting damage on the tanks, keeping presence. He held out there. Hold on, let's back up here real quick. He actually waited invis. When he comes down here, he waits until the healing is gone. That's some serious patience. And they end up getting Hela as a result.
I am ready to put on a show.
This is a strong push from the other team here. They're really at the point here where they're either going to get it or they're not going to get it. So this is actually what I was talking about before. Her ult can be used not just offensively, but as like a personal defense. Let's go back here before she uses it. Right when he pops his ult, she goes down into Luna and then uses the ult. She's not going to be able to be targeted in this moment. And allows her to get her health back up and do some damage and push off, but it keeps Star-Lord from taking her out, which at that point in time, at this final fight for the game, it's extremely important that he's not eliminated. Because if they lose it, they could end up losing the game completely. That was just a really strong defensive play using the Loki's down. That's one of the key support down for sure. And this is a really good play by him too. He moves back into the objective. He doesn't actually just stay on the outside. He's not afraid to hold objective, even as a DPS player. And Psylocke's kind of a glass cannon, but he actually dashes back into the objective at that point to make sure that they hold it, because they can't let them get any more time. Oh, just that. There's a push, but it's the end of the game. He may as well chase and get the KO there. Absolutely impressive gameplay. That could have been, that was either the tie for them at this point, or that was the loss. That was a crazy back and forth that they just had there. This is a tough final map. It's just so open. so open. The fighting always is happening in such a tight space. They have a Star-Lord, they have a Hela. They've got the ability to do some serious damage from above. And you watch other players play Star-Lord, people like Brooks, for example. You see the damage that they're doing from high up, and seeing a Star-Lord on this map is certainly something to be concerned about.
I am ready to put on a show.
So we'll see how they
It's
manage
the
that.
grand finale.
So we've got Luna's ult here from the enemy team.
I am ready to put on a show.
There's Hela down. Star-Lord ult coming in. Oh, she's just boxed in here. Psylocke's just hanging out. Good play there for the Loki. It's a pretty powerful play. Oh, Star-Lord too. Wow, that was amazing. It's a pretty powerful play to use the terrain like that as it's coming up to kind of shield yourself so you're shooting through it. They can't see you. Oh, getting Loki there and
The mission area is yours.
getting Star-Lord was good. That Star-Lord kill was super clean.
Be your best self.
Positioning on this map is super tough. She's really kind of utilizing their side of the objective here, kind of looping around just a little bit, trying to get some quick picks and just do some damage there. But again, using the dash as her method of movement, not for attacking, but for repositioning. Constant pressure on the tank here. So many Luna ults. So many. Oh, this is fantastic. She waited. Psylocke waited there. Hold on, we gotta go back.
You've captured more than half of the mission area.
Oh, and the Loki. Okay, hold on, let's go back there. So as this fight is starting here, this is a really strong push after their team is fighting to keep the objective. The Luna ult ends, and right away she's jumping into it.
Double KO.
Double KO there too. Even pulls Loki at the end.
Mission area.
That's
Keep
just
going.
amazing.
That's 3.
Triple kill there. The Venom was taken out by somebody else, but that was 4 of the 6 down. It's a really strong presence play.
See them? Right there.
Your god is suffering.
I thought she was going to get Hela there. Their Star-Lord's a little overzealous, I think. He's not using it as optimally as he should, the ult. The Luna ult completely negates it.
Defend what farewell. Be your best self.
They're pretty well pushed back at this point.
Step aside.
They have plenty of time though. It's 95% to 16%. But we saw this happen last round. They got real close to taking it back and winning. This is
Like the cold.
a really powerful matchup we have here. Both teams are very organized, very aware, very accurate.
You're mine.
There's not a lot of room for error.
What a difference.
Okay, so there's Venom.
Step aside.
The Magneto is tough. He's a very tough tank to deal
I
with.
am
Ooh,
ready to put on a show.
I got a little nervous there. I got out of it just fine though. There's nothing.
Past the halfway point.
Clearing the tech. Venom's down again. So that's 4 down. That's 5 down actually. Only Star-Lord's left. Yeah, there he is. Wow. They came back in to reclaim control of that there at the end, and that was just That was perfect. The way that they did that whole takeover was just perfect.
Another
Super impressive gameplay. I mean, I don't play Psylocke. I play support pretty much only, but it's got me thinking maybe I should be trying out Psylocke a little bit here. That was something. A great win. Coming back as well from having lost the first game, then coming back to win is just, it's got to feel so good, especially in a tournament gameplay like that. 34-5 with 33,000 damage. That's incredible. I mean, their Star-Lord did a lot of damage too. He was right up there. He just wasn't getting the kills. But super impressive gameplay. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below if you're playing with Psylocke or if there's somebody else that you'd like to see me cover. I'm happy to do more of these videos. This is a lot of fun for me to watch these games back. There's a lot you can learn from watching other people play these heroes, and you have that ability to do so right in the game, to look back on people's history, check games that they've played, see how they play, see how they work the map and everything. You can really learn so much. It can be very helpful for your gameplay. So happy to cover more of these. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. We'll see you in the next video.